Hi there, today I'm going to show you how the experts kill every wasp, hornet, and yellowjacket within a half-mile from your home with simple ingredients that you probably already have. So let's get started. Have you ever had problems with yellowjackets? Every time I go out my front door, and I'm going to show you, they're right there and they're flying around. And my wife has a huge bug phobia. So it goes kind of like this. Opening the door, come on honey. Ah! Okay. So how do you get rid of them? They come back every year, front door, back door, under the porch. I'm going to show you two ways to take care of this so it never bothers you again. One is going to be how to directly attack the nest so they'll drop right now with an ingredient that's going to blow your mind, okay? And the second one, I'm going to show you how to set up little traps in several places around your property that are going to make sure that the hornets and wasps don't come back, because they're going to be bringing your secret ingredient right to their nest and killing themselves. So let's go ahead and start with the traps. What you're going to need is some Boric Acid, and you can get this from pretty much any hardware store, and also apple juice. Not sugar-free, not light. The bugs are not on a diet. They want the sugar stuff, okay? So all you have to do is take this, and the apple juice attracts them. The boric acid is what's going to kill them. Now, any amount of boric acid is lethal to any insect, but you only want to have about 5 to 10% acid to the juice, because any more than that is probably going to drive them off without going into your traps. So let's go ahead and take some of this. Now, if you're doing a lot of it, be sure to have a mask. This is not harmful to humans, but it can be irritating if you breathe it in. So I should shut up as I do it. So that's probably a little under 10%. Then all you do is go ahead and shake. Shake it up. Just like going down at the islands. I'm making, what is it, a tequila sunrise? But this is one that's going to knock your socks off. Now, how does this stuff work? Boric acid is poisonous to insects. So it's a slow-acting poison that basically is sticky. So when they get it on their legs, it's going to stick to them. They're going to fly back to their nest, and they're going to bring it to the rest of the nest and the queen. And when they start licking themselves, grooming, they're going to ingest it, and the other bugs are going to get it as well. And usually it takes about maybe 5-10 days tops. They're all going to be dead. So, sounds gruesome, but you get stung by a couple of them, you're going to be happy that happened. Then you take the juice and you get soda cans. I've got about 6 of them here, so I'm going to do it with 2 for right now. And all you need to do is take some of the juice. At first I was going to get a funnel, but it doesn't matter. If you spill some on the top, it's still going to attract them. So you get the juice and you pour it in. Only pour in a little bit, just enough for them to smell it and to get in there and to taste it. If you put too much, you're going to drown them. You don't want to drown them. You want to get them to go home with it. All right. And I'll do the rest later. And then you take yourself some little sticks. These are sticks I just went and cut outside about this long or so, and just drop them in, which is their front door. That helps or their porch, I guess you could say. They're going to get on there. They're going to climb inside. They're going to taste that wonderful apple juice. They're going to bring it back to the nest, and they're going to kill everybody themselves. So you could say that the wasps are self-exterminators. Little Schwarzenegger, I am the Terminator. So that's how easy it is. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take these, and I'm going to put them in different places around the property. Now put them up high away from your animals. Again, it's not toxic in these small amounts for animals, but you don't want to get them sick. So put it up high. What I'm going to do is probably duct tape it, or you can zip tie it around different maybe parts of the porch or places where they're building their nest. Now, very important, this is not harmful to honeybees, okay? Honeybees are attracted to floral smells and floral things and not citrus. And the other thing is, it's just not going to interest them. They don't go in there. And how do I know that? Straight from the pest services themselves, who I want to give a lot of credit to. Matter of fact, I put the names of the ones that I learned this from in the description below. So I'm going to put these off to the side, and we're going to go and put those out in different areas in a little while. And the reason I'm showing you this so early is because I want you to be prepared for when they come. Right now it's April 6th, and you have time to get this out there. So now you get the little traps all set, all right? What do you do about the nest that you already have? Well, this is exciting. Remember I told you there's something that's going to blow your mind what you're going to use? Let me show you the 3 things you need. Number 1, you need a spray bottle. I'm going to use this Zep spray bottle. They're pretty cool. These Zep bottles will go they'll go about 20 feet, okay? And they even spray upside down. Whoa, I just got my lights. Hopefully we don't have any electrical problem. They even spray upside down, so that's cool. I love these things. I'll leave a link for them in the description below if you want them, but you can pretty much find them anywhere. I found this one at Walmart. So what are you going to use besides that? You're going to need water, which I already put the water in there. And the last thing, this is what's going to blow your mind. You probably already have it. Dawn dish liquid. Pretty much everybody has it, and if you don't, you should. So all you need to do is open this up and put enough dish liquid in here just to make it soapy. You don't need an awful lot. Just enough to make it soapy. Look at that nice blue stuff. So what you're going to do is you're going to mix it up and you're going to spray it directly on the nest when the hornets are there, or wasp, or whatever they are. And you're going to see them drop like flies or like hornets. So we mix it up. So what this does, it actually makes them drown. So it's kind of interesting because you're going to see them when you spray this. They're going to just drop, be wiggling for a little while on the ground, and within a very short time, they're going to be done. So I already have another one here. Now these Zep bottles come in different sizes, all right, depending on where, if it's a tighter spot, this is a little bit smaller, and they both shoot just as well. And I'm going to do a little demonstration to show you how these work too. So let's get going. Okay, so here's where we usually get the hornets. Right here in the corner of the door. They kind of go right underneath here and make nests. And right up there in the corner of the eaves, and sometimes in this little electrical thing. Also, other places we get it are over here in this corner. You can see I've already put one of my little traps right here, ready for when they come back or when they start. So hopefully they won't even nest, because they will have taken this and brought it back to their nest and wiped them out before they could even come make a new one over here. So now I'm going to show you how the spray works. So I'm all set and loaded for bear. Let me show you how well these things shoot. So you start shooting, and once you start shooting, make sure you keep on. You don't want to stop and slow down, because they're going to come and get you. So shoot until they drop. And with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't done so, and share this with your friends before it's too late. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.